hot.
Oh my God. Thank you, thank you. Wow. Thank you all. Thank you all very much for coming. I'm missing a page. I'm George Snyder.
Hi, George.
Hi, George. Here we are. I was so nervous earlier, and I always, when I get nervous, I remember my friend Joe, who would look at me and say, "What is wrong with you?" And I would say, "Well, I'm nervous. I'm nervous." And he said, "Why?" And I said, "Because I'm worried." And he said, "But about what?" He said, "You've already ruined your life. Just relax." This is hard. This is hard to do. And if it weren't hard to do for me, I wouldn't be, there wouldn't be books here. I've been coming up during the week to watch, and they had wine and cheese and at the one Tuesday night, and Book Soup has been very nice. They said, "Well, you can have wine at yours." I said, "Oh, no, I think that would be a bad idea. It's not that sort of crowd." And at least speaking for myself, I wouldn't be able to get enough. And I wouldn't be able to, I know I would come to and think, what happened, and whose books are all of these, and who are all of you. The last time I did a book reading in Los Angeles was 20 years ago. It was at A Different Light in Silver Lake on Sunset. Yeah, I was part of a collection called Hometowns, edited by John Preston. And, I'm trying to pick up the pace. Every 20 years I felt encouraged, but in fact, in July 1st, I'm going to be part of the Idlewild series, author series, and Eduardo, founded and sponsored and coordinated by Eduardo Santiago. Raise your hand. Sponsored by Penn USA. So, and I have flyers. I have flyers. So afterward, if you want to find out more about everybody else in that series, is named Amy. Amy Efron, Amy Friedman, Amy George Snyder. So we have those. I want to, Eduardo, I want to thank Book Soup for hosting. And I want to, again, thank you all for here. They said we could have wine. I said it was a bad idea. They also said I could start late, and I said, no, this crowd is going to come early, and they're going to want to help set up. In fact, Bianca was rearranging some of the books. But if we stay too late, they will bring out a cake. I told them, bring out a cake, sing happy birthday, and everybody will be gone in 15 minutes. I brought Easter candy. It's part of... Book 2 Easter plays not an insignificant role, and Book 1 is about birds, so eggs, birds. Book 1 is called On Wings of Affection, which I've been told is a terrible title, and it's from a terrible translation of a good book called The Conference of the Birds by a Persian poet, and actually Book Soup, this is a pitch for Book Soup. It's actually in the philosophy section over there. They have a beautiful illustrated edition if you'd like to see that. Irony and parody are fraught with danger. That's all I can say. I'm going to read from a little tiny bit, just so we know where we're all going here, because we want to get out of here early. I'm going to read a little bit from Book 1, a little bit from Book 2, a little bit from upcoming Book 3, which will be out in July. And, there are free t-shirts, Richard. For free t-shirts for anyone who is willing to wear it in public. I learned my lesson. Now they are all just boys small, because I was told that's all that anyone in West Hollywood They shrink too. We have limited edition, not sold in any store. So t-shirts, and I wanted to tell you this: all the proceeds from my proceeds from the sale of any books tonight I'm giving to McIntyre House, So for those of you who are like, oh, girl, I already bought that book, know that you can buy another for Aunt Helen, and Christmas is coming, and I will be making a donation to McIntyre House. Just to give you a little overview, the Sam Pam Didier Adventure Series is a series of... right now, I can think of 7 in the series. It could get more, but it's a series of cautionary tales about living in Los Angeles. Sam is loosely based on me. He's the narrator. He's loosely because he's much younger. In much better shape. He goes to the gym a lot more often because, after all, he doesn't have to write these books. I am told he looks a little bit like Neil Patrick Harris with glasses. And Didier, as you all know, is a drop-dead gorgeous, charismatic, flawless young Frenchman who many of you have told me you realize is based on you. You're right. And Pam, who is a 16-year-old teenage girl from an extremely wealthy family, who, oddly enough, until just now, no one claimed as being a character, but Philip seems to think. In another life, I taught in a girls' school, and so I know something about teenage girls and how much they're like gay men, with the shallow, violent relationships, the competitive nature, the body consciousness.